I don't even know what exactly changed around the time I was like 19 going on 20, where something clicked and I just realized like this wasn't right path for me to be on, like as far as my physical health was concerned. I remember specifically seeing a picture of myself when my, again, girlfriend at the time, now wife, were in New York, and I was like, man, I really look fat. Like, I look gross. I should probably do something about that. And just all at once made a decision to get in shape, and made a commitment to work out 5 days a week. Never made an excuse, never let anything get in my way of like getting those 5 days a week in. Started with my diet, like cutting out the obvious stuff like the ice cream and the cookies and soda. And then as I started to see progress, started to get more and more refined with my diet and more regimented with my nutrition and what I was eating. And about maybe 9 months in or so, I was back down to about 220, but like a nice, like a decent 220, where like I felt a lot better about myself. And I had a personal trainer who worked at the gym that I was training at come up to me and say like, hey dude, like you're in here all the time. You're working out hard. You're consistent, and you have clearly like a muscular build. You should consider doing a bodybuilding show. And I was like, man, I had no interest, like at all, like whatsoever, in doing bodybuilding, especially because when I thought bodybuilding, I was thinking like these big roided out, juiced up dudes, and I had no interest in doing steroids. And in fact, I think the first thing I said to him was like, I'm not doing steroids. Like, that's not for me. Sorry. And he was like, no, you don't have to. You could do a natural show. There's one coming up in 6 months or whatever it was. And interestingly enough, the guy who owned that gym also ran his own natural bodybuilding organization. So I don't even think I ever truly agreed to do it. I think he just sort of like started like imposing like training on me. And, you know, eventually I was like, okay, I guess I'm on this ride now. And that was one of the hardest things I've ever done, without a doubt. Really had to like cut. It was also unhealthy, I should point out. Like, to get as lean as I needed to get to step on stage was definitely not healthy in any traditional sense. Did I look shredded and jacked on stage? Yeah. Am I happy that I did it? Yeah. Would I ever do it again? Absolutely not.
Do you know what your like lowest percentage was?
I believe I was I believe I was 289 at my highest.
Okay.
And I stepped on stage at 175.
Dang. Okay.
So about
do you know
115 pounds.
Your body fat percentage at that?
I have no idea what I was at that point.
Probably like some 5-6%.
Yeah, for sure. So it was down there because I was shredded, and I won. I won the a couple. I think I came in first as the junior natural bodybuilding champion of New Jersey. I know that. And then there was a couple other like classes that I was in, and I came in like second in one other one. And I was like, holy shit, like, look what I just did. I had it sounds crazy. Like what I just said, going from 289 to 175 and then winning a bodybuilding championship over the course of maybe 14 months. That sounds wildly improbable, if not fully impossible, especially doing it like without steroids and doing it completely the right way. But that really changed my life in a drastic way, where I realized, like, first off, you have to have a plan and a goal for yourself. You have to be consistent over a long period of time. It doesn't happen overnight. It's about putting in hard work and executing every single day, even when your emotions are flailing and you want to go do something else, or you want to make an excuse, not letting those excuses get to you, not allowing yourself to skip out on the commitments that you've made to yourself, having a good coach who's there to support you and guide you and keep you on track. All of those things. And again, just like leaning into discomfort, doing those things always leads to success in the long run. It could be a short period of time. It could be a long time horizon to get there, but it will always, without a doubt, lead to results. And it's about falling in love with the process, falling in love with the habits, and understanding that you're doing it to serve yourself.